Every human being alive today is part of Adam's story. But Tuesday gave us the Qur'anic foundation. Today, we enter the Bukhari and Muslim layer, and this layer does something different. It does not retell every scene from Jannah. It explains what Adam means for us, his form, his first greeting, the fitrah of his children, the touch of Shaytan, the debate with Musa, and the moment when humanity, crushed by the terror of the day of resurrection, runs to Adam first. So this is not just a story about the first. Man, this is a story about every child who came after him. By the end of this episode, Adam's story will not feel like ancient history. It will feel like the explanation of humanity. Before we talk about children, before fitrah, before Shaytan's touch, before the day of resurrection, we have to return to Adam himself. The Quran already gave us the foundation. Adam was created. The angels were commanded. Iblis refused Adam. Entered Jannah. Adam slipped, Adam repented, but Bukhari and Muslim now pull the camera closer. They show us details that sit beneath the Qur'anic story, not folklore, not guesswork. Not dramatic additions, authentic hadith. And the first thing this layer gives us is the created form of Adam. The Prophet said that Allah created Adam 60 cubits tall. In the narrations, Adam's created form is mentioned with awe, and then comes the connection. Whoever enters Jannah will enter upon the form of Adam. The narration also tells us that creation continued to decrease after him until now. This is not a scene to treat casually. It is not fantasy. It is not spectacle. It is a reminder that the first human was created with honor, and that Jannah restores what this world diminished. Adam's form points backward to the beginning, and forward to the people of paradise. That means the hadith layer is not only telling us what Adam was, it is showing us what humanity was created for. Then Adam was told to go to a group of angels and greet them. So Adam said, "Assalamu alaikum, peace be upon you." And the angels replied, "Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah, peace be upon you." And the mercy of Allah, they added, mercy, and the Prophet said this would be Adam's greeting, and the greeting of his offspring. Pause here. The first human greeting was not a slogan. It was peace and mercy. Before tribes, before nations, before languages became divided, the greeting of the children of Adam was tied to peace and the mercy of Allah. So every time you say salam, you are not just being polite, you are echoing the first greeting and du'atat in the hadith layer of humanity. So the first hadith cluster gives us three connected meanings. Adam was created with honor. Adam was taught a greeting of peace, and the people of Jannah enter upon his form. This is dignity. But the hadith layer never lets dignity become arrogance, because Adam's story is not only about honor, it is also about test. Human beings are honored, but they are still tested. Human beings have fitrah, but they can still be shaped by environment. Human beings are touched by the struggle with Shaytan, but they are still responsible. So the episode now turns from Adam's created form to the condition of every child of Adam born after him. Then Bukhari and Muslim take Adam's story into every birth. The Prophet said that every child is born upon fitrah. Then the parents make the child a Jew, a Christian, or a Magian. In the wording, the child's original nature is not described as corruption. It is fitrah, a natural disposition, a created readiness, beginning that already points toward truth. This is powerful, because Islam does not begin the child's story with inherited guilt. It begins with fitrah. But the hadith also warns us environment matters, parents matter, teaching matters, culture matters. What surrounds the child can shape the direction of that fitrah. So Adam's story does not stay in the past. It enters every home, every cradle, every generation. Every child of Adam begins with fitrah, but must still be guided. But the hadith layer does not stop at fitrah. It also tells us about struggle. The Prophet said that when a human being is born, Shaytan touches him. In the Bukhari narrations, every child from the offspring of Adam is touched by Shaytan, except Isa ibn Maryam. Another wording mentions Maryam and her son, and Abu Huraira recited the dua connected to Maryam. I seek refuge with you for her and for her offspring from Shaytan, the expelled. So the hadith layer gives us balance. Every child is born upon fitrah, but every child is also born into a battlefield. Not a battlefield of hopelessness, a battlefield of protection, guidance, refuge, and responsibility. Fitrah is real, but so is Shaytan's hostility. And this is why the children of Adam need guidance from the beginning. Now, this is where the episode turns, because the hadith layer does not only tell us about Adam's beginning. It tells us what happens to every child of Adam after him. You are born upon fitrah. You are born into a struggle. You are shaped by what surrounds you. You are called by guidance. You are tested by Shaytan, and you are moving toward a day when every human being will stand before Allah. So Adam's story is not locked in the past. It follows you into birth, into choice, into sin, into repentance, into qadar, and into the day of resurrection. And the next hadith cluster is one of the deepest. Aadam and Musa arguing about decree. Now this is where the episode turns, because the hadith layer does not only tell us about Adam's beginning. It tells us what happens to every child of Adam after him. You are born upon fitrah. You are born into a struggle. You are shaped by what surrounds you. You are called by guidance. You are tested by Shaytan. And you are moving toward a day when every human being will stand before Allah. So Adam's story is not locked in the past. It follows you into birth, into choice, into sin, into repentance, into qadar, and into the day of resurrection. And the next hadith cluster is one of the deepest. Aadam and Musa arguing about decree. This is one of the most delicate lessons in the Aadam. Qadar is real. Allah's decree is real. But responsibility is also real. Aadam was not praised for disobedience. He was not praised for the slip. He was not praised for eating from the tree. He was honored because he returned. And when Musa blamed him for what had already been decreed before his creation, Aadam answered from the reality of Allah's prior writing. So the hadith teaches qadar without destroying responsibility. It teaches repentance without denying decree. And it teaches humility without opening the door to arrogance. This is the balance every child of Adam needs. You do not use qadar to justify sin. You use qadar to submit after what Allah has decreed unfolds, and you use repentance to return when you fall. Then the hadith layer moves to the day of resurrection. Humanity will be gathered, the earlier and the later, all together. The sun will come near. People will face anguish they cannot bear, and they will say to one another, "Do you not see the condition you are in? Do you not see what has overtaken you? Can you find someone to intercede for you with your Lord?" Then they will go to Adam. They will say, "You are Adam, the father of mankind. Allah created you with his hand. He breathed into you from his spirit. He commanded the angels to prostrate before you. Intercede for us with your Lord. Do you not see what we are in? Do you not see what has reached us?" This is the scale of Adam's position. The first human becomes the first person humanity runs to on the day when every human story is exposed. But Adam will not say, "Yes, I am the one." He will remember. He will remember the tree. He will remember the slip. In the intercession narration, Adam mentions the mistake connected to the tree and says, myself. He directs them onward. This is heavy. The same Adam who was honored, created, taught, and made the father of mankind still remembers his mistake on the day of resurrection. This is not hopelessness. It is humility. The people come to him because of his honor. But Adam remembers his need before Allah. And that is one of the deepest lessons. Of the hadith layer, honor does not remove humility. Rank does not remove need. And the righteous do not forget their dependence on Allah. Now the entire hadith layer connects Adam is created with honor. His greeting becomes the greeting of his offspring. His form is connected to the people of Jannah. His children are born upon fitrah. His children face Shaytan's hostility. His story becomes part of the deepest discussion of decree, and on the day of resurrection, his children come back to him first. This is the destiny of the children of Adam, honored, tested, born upon fitrah, surrounded by influence, called by guidance, attacked by Shaytan, responsible for choices, in need of repentance, and moving toward a day when no one can escape Allah. The hadith layer does not let us treat Adam as distant. It says, this is your origin, this is your nature, this is your struggle, and this is your return. So Gather Wednesday, Tuesday showed us the Qur'anic foundation. Adam was created. The angels were commanded. Iblis refused. Adam entered Jannah. Adam slipped. Adam repented. And humanity descended to earth with guidance. But Bukhari and Muslim add the depth, layer Adam's created form. His first greeting, the greeting of his offspring, the form of the people of Jannah. The fitrah of every child, the struggle with Shaytan, the debate with Musa, the reality of Qadar. And the moment humanity runs to Adam on the day of resurrection. So Wednesday gives us 4 words. Origin, fitrah, Qadar, return. This is Aadam in Bukhari and Muslim. Not only the first human, but the mirror of humanity. Tomorrow, the Bukhari-only layer sharpens the lens again. If this helped you understand Adam's hadith layer, continue the arc with the next episode on screen, and subscribe to follow the full Islamic story verse. The story began with creation, but the test follows every child of Adam.